Hello everyone and welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree. Today I am going to do the CCT challenge number 10. Paint, pearls, and postcards. This challenge is over on my Facebook group. I hope you will come on over there and join us. And yeah, we have some fun doing the challenges, and feel free to post what you like on the group as long as it's crafting related. So I had these pictures. They were just printed on just a copy paper. They do have a little bit of a sheen. Some of them, actually, I think these two were from books. These two were printed. But they needed to be backed with something, so I just put them onto file folder. And this is what I'm going to use to make my postcards. For my paint, I am going to use these watercolors. These are just really cheap watercolors from, I don't even know where. I'm thinking maybe the dollar store. So what I want to do is I want to just splatter a little bit of paint on this. So I think this one here, it's got a little bit of pink. Now, I'm not an artist and I don't even really know how you should splatter paint onto something. I'm quite sure I don't have the right kind of paintbrush. Oh, that seems to work. Just trying to get a bit of paint around. That'll work. Got a bunch on my tablecloth though, but that's okay. And this one here actually has a bit of pink on it too. So let's put some of this over here too. Now I'm not too worried on where it goes. Okay, let's try that. Nothing fancy. And let's do pink on these ones too. I am starting to use my phone to do my videos, so I'm hoping they turn out okay. It's different than using the little camera I had. But the camera was starting to, one side of it was starting to get almost foggy looking. Okay. Now I'm thinking I think I want to do a little bit of yellow. So let's use this here. Get that one going. I hope you're enjoying the challenges. You have a chance to win a digital kit or something in the mail. Okay. Yellow doesn't show up quite as good as the pink, but that's okay. I so much enjoy watching what everybody makes and seeing what people come up with from the ideas. Really, I just give like 3 little prompts and then you make something using those prompts. So there is that, just some splatters on there. Nothing fancy. I want to put something on these ones. Let's do some, thinking some green. Let's try a little bit of green. I don't do much with paint and whatnot, although I want to. I have, oops, just got my green into my yellow. Slowly learning more and more about mixed media. The dragon journal that I decided to make has really helped me experiment more. Okay, there's that. That should be enough paint. Now this should not take very long at all to dry. But I'm going to come back in a minute, and when it's dry we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so the paint is dry, and while I was off camera I just trimmed them out using my paper trimmer. I left a little bit of border around them because I wanted them a little bit bigger. I have some color box. This is black cherry. And I also have, whoops, a stamp that fell off of my, doesn't have any sticky, so I just put a piece of double-sided tape there, but it says postcard. So I'm going to try to make sure that this works. So I'm going to try it on my book. Perfect. And I'm just going to stamp on the back of these to turn them into postcards. This one here, I just want to put it, hard to see. I want to make sure I stay in frame. If it's not perfect, it's okay. We now have a postcard. Stamp this one. Now I didn't measure these out. The pictures were already cut. And I just trimmed them. I didn't actually measure them or anything like that. Just kind of coincidental that this fits over them just perfectly. And one more. Got a little, some paint on there, that's okay. And there is that. Put the lid back on the ink so I don't get it all over the place. I am bad for that. Now we still need the pearls. Now I had these and I was thinking on putting some of those on there. But they do get a little bulky, so I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. So I think I'm going to use this crystal, Nouveau crystal drops, and this is a pearl color. So I think I'm just going to put a couple of dots of this in different spots. I'm thinking that maybe it will kind of blend in with the dots of paint, except of course they're going to be a little bit more shaped. They will be a little bit three-dimensional. As long as I don't put my finger into them. Concentrating on putting them down and trying to just do a little dot. Now, hope you can see those. But just going to go on all four of these and just put little dots. The one thing I like about this stuff is as it dries, it kind of evens itself out, so then you get a nice little dome type. And actually I see on this one it's almost going gray. I guess it's picking up the color that's underneath it. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that it would do that. I have a whole bunch more pictures that I need to do something with, and I've had them sitting in a thing for a long time saying, you know, that they needed to be backed because they were flimsy and they just weren't very nice the way they were. And I kind of like how these ones are turning out. So I might just do it with more of them. So just random. Hoping that they kind of blend into the pictures and into the paint splatters. So here we have and then of course on the back we've turned them into postcards. You could do this with any pictures. For those that might not have a postcard stamp, you could just write on there. You could cut something out. You wouldn't even have to put anything on there. I just did that purely because postcards was on the list of things I had to use. So that is my challenge number 10. Paint, pearls, and postcards. Come on over, join us on Facebook, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.